What's going on, everybody? How you feeling? How you living? You already know who it is. It's your boy Jay, aka Big Daddy Beard, aka your favorite gamer's favorite gamer. Welcome back to the channel. So, before we get started, as always, I specialize in custom art and graphic design work through my company, Imprint Street Artist. For anybody who's looking to inquire about any art or graphic design related work, you can hit me up. Also, do have merch available for anyone that's interested. You can take a look at my collection through Instagram, Discord, and also through my Street Artist Merch Shop website, courtesy of Spreadshop. Click the link, shop around. Anything that you guys want to purchase, you can get it printed and shipped out to you. Also, my community tab is open to anybody who wants to promote or advertise their channel or business-related endeavor. Drop your link in the live chat while I'm streaming so I can moderate you and add you to the community just as a token of appreciation for all the love and support you guys have been giving me. Also, you can add me as a friend through the following platforms: Discord, PlayStation, Nintendo, Switch, Twitch, and Steam. Also, make sure you guys check out episodes of both my podcasts, The Debate Table and Artist Life. Get ready for back-to-back episodes of my Debate Table podcast, kicking off on the 22nd and 23rd. Saturday, August 22nd will be episode 13 of the Battle of the Bars Rap League series. And then Sunday, August 23rd, will be episode 4 of my Rhythm and Battles R&B and Soul segment, both on my Debate Table podcast. Those will be at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So be on the lookout for both of those future episodes to come. Last but not least, if you guys want to donate to the channel or become a member, you can do so. Just know it's optional. Still appreciate the love and support regardless whether you do or you don't. So with all that being said, let's get it popping like we always do at this time. Trisha Millard, 99FG, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. All right, everything is set. Let's get to it. All right, so back to conclude with part 2 of this interactive graphic novel / movie game. This is A Cafe at the End of the World. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this one is a very interesting yet confusing one. If you guys didn't get a chance to check out part 1, you can do so. But this here is part 2, A Strange Arrival. I will actually go ahead and drop the link for part 1 if you guys want to check that out. I will actually go ahead and pin it too. So if you guys want to see that, you can definitely do so. So there that goes right there. All right, but yeah, let's get into part 2, Strange Arrival. See what this one is all about. As I mentioned, I really don't know how to explain this one. But then again, half the movie games that I do, I don't really know how to explain them. Some of them make sense, some don't. But, you know, that's gaming. It's just meant to entertain at the end of the day. So let's get to it. Quiet night tonight. Oh, so well, we left off from the first one. This guy Aiden, I don't know, I think he was kind of going through like a midlife crisis with trying to repair his coffee shop, battling demons and this shadowy figure that kind of looked like the Undertaker. At one point, he was actually talking to that coffee cup that you see right there on the counter. It was a bunch of craziness, so it looks like everything's a little bit more calmer now. Just me, the counter, and this old cup. Nothing unusual about that. Just me and you, just me and you. He over here singing Tony, Tony, Tony in his head. Feels like the kind of night where no one should be out at all. It's still like it's daylight out. What the hell are you talking about? It ain't even that dark. Danny B, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Still, it's nice to imagine someone might walk in. Soft bell chimes from the door. Oh, someone actually did. Cole, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Chilling as always. Hello there. Come in. It's warm inside. You like you've been wandering a while. Take your time. No rush, really. People who arrive here usually need a moment. Can you hear me? If you're cold, there's a seat by that counter. I can make something warm. Who the hell are you talking to? Anybody even in there? What do you think of the coffee talk game? This reminds me of that. Yeah, hey, those coffee talk games are like really dope. There's another one. I gotta look it up. It's on my movie video game night playlist. It's very similar to this and coffee talk. As soon as I find it, I'll let you know what it is on Discord. Not much of a talker yet, huh? Oh, you want to play part one? Yeah, I've played all of them. They're really good. That's all right. Most guests start out quiet. Who the hell are you talking to? Ain't nobody even in here. Oh, there you go. Hey there, you picked quite a quiet night to wander in. Go ahead, take a seat if you like. Anywhere is fine. You look a little lost. I'm not sure where I am. You're in my cafe, just a small place on the edge of, well, on the edge of things. The edge of what? Hard to explain. It's easier to just be here for a moment. I don't remember coming inside. I don't remember walking here at all. Oh, God. Yeah, another one of them weird people. That happens more often than you think. Do you know me? Have I been here before? No, I would have remembered you. She pulling the Alicia Keys. You don't know my name. And why does this place feel familiar? Some people say the cafe has that effect, like it's been waiting for you. This ain't Three's Company. Come and knock on my door. Come and knock on my door. We'll be waiting for you. We'll be waiting for you. Don't judge me. I told you I got musical Tourette's. Waiting for me? Yeah. Three's Company. Sound like you never heard that theme song? Maybe. Or maybe you just needed somewhere quiet to land. Can I ask your name? I don't know. That's alright. Names come back. Memories too. If you give them room. For now, how about Loon? You came in just as the moonlight shifted through the window. Loon? It feels soft. I think I like it. Then Loon it is. How the hell you just gonna give a grown-ass woman a name? It's probably not even her name. She like a Sarah or Rebecca or something like that. Or Tracy. Ray, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. If anything feels strange or heavy or confusing, just tell me. This place is good at holding things. Thank you. I feel like something is missing, something important. And we'll find it. Slowly. No rush here. Time moves differently when you're sorting yourself out. You warming up a little? The first few minutes here can feel odd. Sound like Show Enough off of Last Dragon. Leroy, you warmed up yet? It's not just odd. It feels like everything is familiar and unfamiliar at the same time. Yeah, this place tends to do that. You keep saying that. Like this cafe has some kind of personality. Oh yeah, it's got tons of that. Maybe it does. Maybe it just listens well. See, you creeping her out. You trying to make it seem like the cafe is alive and stuff. Stop scaring the poor girl before she leaves. That's not really an answer. No, it's not. Aiden, where exactly am I? Is this some town? Some quiet street? I didn't see anything outside when I looked. The view is different from everyone. Different? How can the outside be different depending on the person? Because people come in at different moments. Moments where they need something. Need? What would I personally need from a cafe in the middle of nowhere? Peace. A pause. A place to breathe without the world pressing on you. You talk like this cafe is special. It is, just not in a dramatic way, more in a quiet, patient way. Aiden, please. I know you're avoiding the question. Yeah, answer the damn question. Wait, what was the question? I'm not avoiding it. I'm choosing my timing. Oh, Aiden trying to mac. He's trying to be all smooth and suave with it. Timing for what? For when you're ready to hear the things that matter. All right, get poetic on them. So I'm not ready now. It seems like you're ready. Seems like you're ready. Aiden about to put his R. Kelly on. To go all the way. Not yet, and that's not an insult. And tell me this much. Is there something wrong with me? Yep. No, nothing wrong, just something missing. My name? More than that, but we'll get there. Why do I feel like you know more than you're saying? Because I do, and because I won't overwhelm you on your first night here. First night, how long do you people stay here? As long as they need to. You're really not going to tell me anything, are you? I will, but gently. You've already had enough confusion for one evening. It's been like 10 minutes since she been there. Hey, like she been there the whole damn time or something. I guess I don't have much choice but to trust you. You do have a choice, but I'm glad you're choosing that one. Uh-oh. Here comes his twin alter ego, John Wick looking ass. A soft bell chimes as the cafe door opens again. Evening, Aiden. Quiet night as always. Evening, Rowan. You're early. Time is slippery. Thought I'd stop pretending it matters. Chosen, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Hello. New arrival. Rowan, this is Loon. She just came in. Arrived, drifted, wandered. There are many ways to end up here. Oh, man, she just walked in the door. Calm down. I don't really remember how I got here. Most don't. It's nothing to worry about. Your thoughts are probably still catching up to you. Catching up? Yes. You're like someone still halfway between two thoughts. Rowan, don't scare the guests. I don't scare them. I observe them. Is that supposed to make me feel better? It's supposed to make you feel seen. Sometimes that's enough on the first night. Loon's had a lot to take in already. Let's not add to it. Fair enough. Though I will say this much. What? Your arrival has stirred something. The air feels different. Uh-oh. Rowan? All right. I'll behave for now. Why do I get the feeling you know more than you're letting on? Because he does. Because I usually do. Yep, see? You called it. Did the lights just change? Candy, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Oh, they trying to set the scene. Doing the Teddy Pendergrass. They said, turn down the lights and light a candle. Oh, they do that sometimes. No, they don't. Them lights just don't dim like that. They only dim when it's time for that you know what. And you know who. I'm chilling, working hard, getting money, living lovely. Sometimes, like on purpose. Places like this have moods. They shift with the people inside. Yep, that's right. Yep, sexy coffee time. It's a caffeine after dark. It's sexy coffee time. Oh, sexy coffee time. Sexy coffee time. Yeah, take it easy on the cup. Oh, that was funny. That sounds impossible. Most true things do it first. RF, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. Come in laughing. Don't mind him. Rowan likes to make everything sound mystical. Chilling, fam. Chilling as always. I don't make it mystical. I just refuse to pretend it's ordinary. But it really did dim when I spoke, didn't it? Yep. Because you know what time it is. Like Mystical said, yeah, you know what time it is. Danger! Danger! Maybe. Maybe it was a coincidence. There aren't many coincidences here. You keep saying here like it's a special place. Girl, get the memo. It is a special place. It is, though people usually understand that a little later. I don't understand anything right now. And that's all right. Confusion is normal on your first night. I still don't know why I feel so heavy. Like something inside me is pulling downward. Shout out to my boy Cole. Gifting out the memberships. Appreciate that. A big shout out to you. Salute. Not heavy, hollow. There's a difference. Rowan. What? She feels it. She should have words for it. Hollow. Yes, that's closer. Loon, don't overthink it. Feelings shift here. They settle with time. But why? Why does this place affect me at all? That's a good question. Because you're overwhelmed. Anyone would be. Especially someone who arrived the way you did. Which we're still trying to figure out. What's that supposed to mean? Uh-oh. Only that the cafe reacts to people with unresolved things. Rowan, enough. I'm only telling her what she already feels. She senses it. Even if she can't name it. Look, John Wick, shut up. Stop scaring the damn girl. Is that true? Something wrong with me? No, nothing wrong. Just emotions settling into place. And the cafe responding in kind. Another soft flicker moves through the lights. This time, Luna sees it clearly. She said, I can see clearly now, the lights are dim. Uh-oh. Here he go again. Goddamn Undertaker from last time. Loon's gaze drifts towards the window. A faint shape stands just beyond the glass. Aiden, Rowan, there's someone outside. Yep, Undertaker. Do you see them? Right there. They're not moving. He's early tonight. I'm starting to think this is an afterlife type cafe. Yeah, something like that. Early. You know him? Don't pay attention to whoever's out there. They won't come in. Yeah, homeboy outside like, yeah, don't listen to their asses. Why not? Are they waiting for someone? In a manner of speaking. That's not helpful. Right. Straight Freddy. Telling some, I've been away from my children for far too long. You know, Freddy be talking. Most true answers aren't, but he appears when certain people arrive. Rowan. Appears when certain people arrive. You mean me? Yep. Dude kind of remind me of that angel from Bone Thugs and Harmony video, The Crossroads. See you at the crossroads, you won't be lonely. See you at them crossroads and you won't be lonely. And I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody. That's homeboy outside. That shadowy figure. And I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily, no, but statistically, quite likely. Rowing enough. Aiden out go beat his ass. Why is he just standing there? It's like he's staring straight in. He won't bother you. He never does. and like homeboy said outside, he said, don't listen to his ass. Said, believe him if you want to. Never. How often does he show up? When he's needed. Needed for what? Loon, please. Don't dwell on him. He's not here for you. Shadowy man said, that's what you think. Not yet. Rowan! Not yet. What does that mean? They got this girl petrified. Lee T, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. It means nothing you need to fear right now. Just focus on breathing. This place can be strange on the first night. Chilling, man. As always. You keep saying that, but none of this is normal. I know, and I'm sorry. We'll take it slow. Like John Legend said, take it slow. Oh, oh, this time we'll take it slow. Loon turns away from the window, but the silhouette remains still, silent, and impossibly patient. The cafe grows still again. The figure outside remains motionless, but Loon forces herself not to look back. How about something warm? Tea, coffee, it helps settle the nerves. Tea maybe, something simple. Simple is good, simple is grounding. Aiden moves behind the counter. The sound of boiling water breaks the silence just enough. Do people often show up here like I did? Yep. Not often, not rarely, just when they need to. There's that word again, need. You'd be surprised how many people don't know what they need until they're forced to pause. I still don't know what I'm supposed to be pausing from. You don't have to know that tonight. And you don't have to call. Cause it's okay, girl. Cause I'ma be alright tonight. Yes, I told y'all many times I have musical Tourette syndrome. Anytime I hear a word or a phrase that reminds me of a song, I bust out in singing. Stop judging. But I want to. The feeling of not remembrance terrifying. I know, but it doesn't stay terrifying forever. Does it get easier? Usually when people give themselves time. Aiden places the cup in front of her. Steam curls upward, soft and comforting. Thank you. Of course. Do people ever remember who they were? What happened to them? If they're ready for it, if their hearts can hold it. I want to remember. Oh my God, it's like a scene off of Lion King. Remember who you are. Then we'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow? Funny word. In a place like this, Rowan, don't start. I'm just saying tomorrow comes in all shapes here. Even so, I'll take one, whatever shape it is. Moni B, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. That's a good place to start. Tabish, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. All right. What's it say? The lights dim gently, not ominous this time, but soft, like a curtain falling on a stage. And with that quiet glow, Loon's first night in the cafe slowly comes to an end. It's getting interesting. Say you're a sister? Oh, okay. Soft clink of porcelain, distant hum of a kettle. What the hell is going on outside? You see those hands on the window? And look at Undertaker back there just chilling. Broad daylight. Out. Looking creepy as hell. Look at these two over on the right. The hell? I keep waking up in the middle of a dream, but this time it felt like I woke up inside it. Morning Loon. Tea first. Explanation second. Please, my head feels less foggy, but the pieces don't fit. That's Rose's hand from time. That's Rose's hair from Titanic when they was in the stagecoach and she was like, "Touch me, Jack." That whack ass love scene. I was like, oh man, boring. They built that whole entire scene up when she was what's the name? He was painting the picture of her and stuff like that. I remember I first saw that. I was hyped though. I said, all right, here we go. I was like, oh man, that's weak. I said, this ain't the type of sorting out I was expecting. That's funny as hell. See, now I can't get that vision out of my head now. Oh my god, let me not look at the hand. All right. Aiden sets a cup down, faint ceramic tap. They're not supposed to fit all at once. Memories come back slowly here, like steam on a window. Oh my god. And see, them saying that don't make it no better. Oh my god. Oh. I dreamed of a hallway I was running, but I couldn't tell if I was going towards someone or away. But can feel the same when you're scared. Is that normal? To remember feelings before faces? That's a good question. Very. The heart remembers first. Names and details are shy. They follow when they're ready. It's strange. I feel a little clearer, but that just makes the empty parts sharper. Appreciate the donation. Thank you. Thank you. Clarity can sting at the edges. It's still progress. You said memories come back slowly here. Here as in this cafe or wherever this is. Here as in this pause you found yourself in. The cafe just gives it a shape you can sit with. The hell are they talking about? It's just like they just keep saying the same thing over and over, but just keep like putting it in their own words and stuff. Like just keep looping back to it. In the dream, I kept thinking, don't be late. I think I left someone waiting for me. Then they're probably the next piece that you will find. You'll never find, blum, 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 another piece like mine. And until then, I just drink tea and wait for my own mind to catch up. You don't have to wait. You just have to be here. The rest will come when you're ready to see it. You keep saying that when I'm ready. A pause. It sounds kind, but it doesn't tell me anything. Oh, she getting pissed off. She getting ready to go over there and like throw that coffee on both of their asses. And it's still steaming too? Uh-oh. Y'all done pissed Loon off. A hairline like mine. They're speaking in Sims language because I don't know what they're talking about either. Yeah, they definitely are. And oh, hold on. And Undertaker just got closer to the door. And why the hell is Rose's hand still on that damn window? Damn, Jack is really out there sorting it out. You're right, it's vague. Spoon circles inside of a mug, slowly and steady. And who the hell is that little girl running? Like that? Yeah, it's weird out there. I don't even want to know. Think of this place as a breath held between sentences, not the story itself, just a space where you decide what the next line will be. What? And you know what? Speaking of The Sims, because I noticed they do talk in there. What the hell do they be saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, The Sims, they be sounding like mumble rappers when they start communicating. It's crazy. She better have that blicky under the under the napkin. I know, right? Somebody needs to get their badass kids. I know, right? Just out there, just doing absolutely nothing. So, what? Hiding in punctuation, resting in it. People find their way here when moving forward feels impossible and going back isn't an option anymore. That sounds like something terrible happened to me, to whoever I left waiting. Something heavy, yes, but the cafe doesn't force you to look at it all at once. You talk like this is normal, like you've explained it 100 times. I've poured a lot of tea for a lot of lost people. The details change, the rules don't. Then say the rules plainly. No metaphors, no soft edges. You got that? She's gonna throw that coffee on your ass. You keep it up. The kettle clicks off. A brief hush follows. Plainly, can't leave until you're ready. You can't force your memories. And no one else here is allowed to drag them out of you. Can't leave as in locked doors? As in something worse? Uh-oh. She about to really get pissed off. Now she about to pull the baby Joker from next Friday. Hey, who locked the door, huh? You don't know like locked doors around here. It drive me crazy. No new wire. No Leroy. Loon said no more locked doors. Gracias. As in the door won't mean anything until you understand. Tell them, no more locked doors. Until you understand why you came. Until then, it's just a frame with weather behind it. That's not comforting. Feels like I'm trapped in my own head with nice wallpaper. You're not trapped. You're between. The cafe is just the shape that between takes you so you don't have to float in the dark. Appreciate the donation. FWF Gaming, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. Chilling, man. Working hard, getting money, living lovely. We all rocking out to this interactive graphic novel / movie game. This is part 2 of this game. It's called A Cafe at the End of the World. And the person I left waiting, are they here too? Or on the other side of that between? Chilling, working hard, getting money, living lovely. The everyday model to follow. I wish Undertaker would just come through the damn door. Like, this is... He literally just sits behind there and just, like, won't reveal his face, won't say nothing. Oh, I was chilling. Just fresh off working a double. That's something only your memories can answer. If I guessed, I'd be stealing that moment from you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Salute. Salute. It feels unfair. You know more than you're saying, and I'm the one sitting here with holes where my life should be. Just throw the coffee on them and make you feel better. I know enough to pour tea, listen, and keep you safe while you remember. The rest, I promise, you'll get it. Just not all this morning. Hey, why does this feel like a scene out of that TV show on Netflix, You? With what's the dude name? Joe Goldberg. That's kind of what this feels like a little bit. So your promise is it'll make sense later, and I just have to trust you until then. Yep. My promise is I won't lie to you, and I won't leave you alone with the hard parts. When the truth comes, I'll be right here. The hard parts. I think one just brushed past me. What the hell? And what do you feel? Porcelain clicks softly against the saucer as Luna sets her cup down. It's like a light flicked on in a room. I don't want to look into too white, too bright. Oh, she got bars. You don't have to force it into focus. Just tell me the edges. edges are metal rails, a curtain on the track, that disinfected smell. I know that smell. Yeah, I know it too. And be smell like old bus seats. A faint high electronic tone seems to rise in Loon's memory, not in the room. There's a beeping, steady, like a metronome that's judging me. And someone's crying, not loud, like they're trying not to scare me. Yep, pine oil, yep. That P.O. You're doing well, you're here in this chair, and you're safe. The rest is just a memory passing through. Going to pine oil heaven, I know, right? Again, everybody coming in, feel free to network, connect. If you guys want to drop your links, you can definitely do so. It doesn't feel just anything. My chest hurts. And I can't see faces, just a hand, mine, no smaller. I'm holding it too tight. A chair leg scrapes faintly as Aiden shifts closer. Can you breathe with me? In 4-4. Out 4-6. Let the picture stay blurry if it needs to. The hell is he talking about? If I let it blur, I'm afraid I'll lose them again. Whoever is in that bed, I left them. I know I did. Memory's a tide, Loon. It brings things back. But it also shows you what you've tried to drown. You weren't here a second ago. Grief rarely knocks before it sits down. I just follow where it pulls. The crying is closer now. It might be me or them. I can't tell. All I know is I should have been there longer. I should have stayed. Guilt likes to rewrite the scene so you're always the one who failed. The memory will feel sharper than the truth. Beeping, white walls, held breath, sounds like a place where time pretends to be in control. A hospital. It has to be a hospital. Why does that word make my hand shake? Loon's fingers drum restlessly on the tabletop, uneven and quick. Someone was waiting for me to come back through those doors. I promised I would. I can feel the promise like a knot in my throat. You don't have to untie it all today. Not in one sitting. Oh, she's tearing up. Oh, man, something must have happened. Knots remember the shape of what they held. When you're ready to pull the thread, the rest will follow. But what if they're still there on the other side of that? What? Heaping. On the other side of beeping. Thinking I abandoned them. Dang it, now I got that saying in my head, you'll never find a hairline like mine. That was Mike Epps on All About the Benjamins. He's a damn fool in that movie. Wherever they are, this moment isn't you abandoning them. It's you turning back toward what happened. How the hell he sound like Timon off of Lion King when they first met Simba. He's talking about when the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world. Well, I was never taught that. Well, maybe you need a new lesson. Feels like I'm already too late. Late for what's past, perhaps. Right on time for understanding it. You talk like I've already remembered everything. I barely have fragments. Fragments on the second morning? Most people here spend days insisting they just tripped on a dream. Rowan. What? I'm complimenting her. She's braver than most. She's letting the light in, even if it stings. It doesn't feel brave. It feels like I opened the door by accident and now it won't close. The spoon clinks once against porcelain as Aiden stirs a cup that doesn't need stirring. Doors don't have to be walked through. All at once, you can stand in the frame for a while. True, but some doors only appear when you're almost ready to step through. Almost ready for what? You keep talking like there's a test I didn't study for. Not a test, more like a conversation you've been dodging with yourself. The kind that starts with, "Why did I leave?" Rowan, you're crowding her. She's still finding her footing. Footing's easier to find if you know you're standing on a bridge, not solid ground. A bridge to where? Back to the hospital room? Back to the person I left there? Back to life, back to reality. Sorry. MTS, musical Tourette's. The cafe faint hum seems to dip like the room is holding its breath. Back to the moment you walked away, yes, and beyond it, if you let yourself look. She doesn't need beyond right now. She needs to know she's not doing this alone. You both keep saying I'm here like that means something more than just sitting in a chair. Here means you're in the one place that doesn't flinch when the truth walks in. That's rare. It also means we move at your pace, not the cafe's, not Rowan's, yours. I can't pretend the tide isn't rising. Aiden, she's already remembering promises. That's early. Early for what? You keep circling it like there's a word you won't say. Oh, just spit it out already. Early for seeing that someone was left on the far side of that beeping, and that you're not just visiting this place. Rowan, that's enough. Hey, look, just slap him. You're doing too much. Fake ass Keanu Reeves. Chairs creak softly as the tension settles between them. If there's something I'm walking toward, I'd rather know than feel it breathing down my neck. You're walking toward the moment you admit you couldn't keep every promise you make. Yes. And when that moment comes, we'll be right here, one breath at a time. Loon. Nothing has to be decided this second. Then stay, both of you, until I'm ready to open that door on purpose. Oh, what the hell? She pulling out some X-Men abilities? The overhead light dims a shade, the warm glow cooling at the edges. Did the lights just change? Or am I finally losing it? Push him off that stool. I know, right? Knock his goofy ass over. Ain't gonna do nothing. You're not losing anything. The room just heard you ask it to stay. It's probably just the old wiring. The building has a mind of its own sometimes. You say that like it isn't listening when you say things like probably. Listening to what exactly? My panic? The light above Loon's table flickers once, then steadies off a softer amber tone. Right, knock him out the box, exactly. To your weight, to the way your chest tightened when you said, left someone behind. It's echoing you. Rowan likes to make the cafe sound grander than it is. It's just a place that adjusts. Adjusts how? It got colder when I mentioned the hospital yesterday. I thought I imagined that. You did, but it went cold because you did. The room follows the weather inside your ribs. The faint hum returns, warmer now, just like a kettle just before the boil. So when I feel like I'm standing on that bridge you mentioned, the cafe feels it too. It's the boards under your feet, creaking when you shift your weight. It reacts so you don't have to say everything out loud. As if it ever feels like too much, tell me. I can turn these lights up, open a window, put on some music, give the place something else to echo. No, it's okay. The way it changes, it's like proof. I'm not just making this up in my head. Exactly. The cafe doesn't argue with your feelings, it just answers back in its own language. Then I guess I'll try to listen when it does, even if I don't like what it's saying yet. Listening isn't enough anymore. I need you to actually tell me what's going on. You just woke her up. You just woke up here. Loon, you're still missing pieces. If I fill them in for you, they won't fit right. That's not an answer. You keep talking around it like I'll break if you say it out loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. The chair leg scrapes softly as Loon shifts forward, the air tightening. Glass cracks faster when you tap the same spot. He's trying not to tap. Then maybe I'm the one who gets to decide how much I can take. Did I leave someone here, or did I leave someone behind or not? You remember the feeling of leaving, not the shape of who. That feeling is real. The rest isn't ready yet. Isn't ready, or you're not ready to say it. The hum of the cafe drops a note, the fridge motor stuttering before settling again. Zero, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Thank you for the read. Careful, Loon. Some answers are like opening a door at the top of the stairs. If you rush, you don't see the drop. I'm already falling. Pretending there aren't stairs doesn't help. Why she like she getting ready to go Jean Grey on them? If I tell you everything now, it could twist what's trying to come back on its own. You'll start remembering my words instead of your life. So I'm just supposed to sit here and wait for my brain to drip feed me my own past. Zoe, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. He said no massage. No, not this time around. But I do have some more games that are similar to that, though. They're definitely on the way, though. You're supposed to let the wound close from the inside out. Peel the bandage too early, and you'll bleed all over the place. What's the danger, exactly? That I'll remember too fast? Or that I'll remember something you don't want me to know? The danger is that you'll drown in it, and I won't be able to pull you back if you go under at once. And no massage, no redhead, none of that. A spoon in Aiden's hand taps once against a mug, the small sharp ring hanging in the air. There are answers waiting, Loon. Just don't kick down every door the second you see a handle. And start with something small. You said, I woke up here. What does that make me to you exactly? A guess? A patient? A guess. Always a guess. People don't end up here by accident. They come carrying something they couldn't set down anywhere else. No special customers. People. So there are others like me, forgetful, stuck, like seashells washed up after a storm. Some still hold the sound of the ocean. Some only remember the sand. Natalie, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. You keep talking in poetry, Rowan. I need plain language. What are they carrying? Regrets, fears, words they never said. Sometimes it's one's moment they can't stop replaying. Sometimes it's a whole life that feels unfinished. Cup settles onto saucers, the faint porcelain chimes threading in between their words. And you just pour coffee and listen until they feel better. Then what? They walk out and forget this place? They don't forget. They just don't come back. Like dreams that finish their sentence and let you awake and let you wake up. So all your guests leave once they've put their burdens down. So I'm so happy we didn't raid into one of those streams. Oh, you talking about the movie game with the puzzle and stuff? That'd have been an interesting raid. That would have spooked you away. When they're ready to stop holding on so tightly, the cafe stops holding them. That's how it's supposed to work. Supposed to. But I'm still here, which means I'm holding on to something I can't even name. Names come last. First comes the ache. That's how you know it's real. I keep seeing flashes, a hallway, a door that won't close. Someone calling my name and me walking away. Is that the burden leaving them? Rude phone. The fridge hums a little closer. A low vibration under Loon's words. It could be part of it. Guests don't arrive empty-handed, even if they can't see what they're carrying yet. Then why me, Aiden? Why this cafe? Out of everywhere I could have ended up, why here with you? Because this is where the heavy things come when they're tired of being dragged through the dark. You're here because something in you wanted a place that wouldn't look away. Whatever you left behind, it's tied to that wish. So I'm not just lost, I'm unfinished. And I don't get to leave until I figure out what I couldn't let go of. Pretty much. Oh, Sam, what the hell? Steam sighs from the espresso machine, a soft exhale that fills the pause. The hell that damn fist come from? You don't have to force it all at once. Memories can bruise if you press too hard. I'm not pressing, they're pressing on me. It's like something is knocking from the inside. Then maybe crack the door, not tear it off the hinges. What's the first knock you feel? A hand. Someone holding my hand, small fingers wrapped so tight around mine, it almost hurts. A spoon taps absentmindedly against porcelain, a tiny metronome. Do you feel where you are with them? Inside? Outside? A hallway, I think. Fluorescent lights. The air smells like antiseptic and something sweet. Candy? No. Fruit juice. Hospitals like to dress their ghosts in bright colors. Makes the walls less honest. The hell are they talking about? There's a voice. Higher than mine's. A child's voice. They're trying to sound brave, but it's shaking. What are they saying, Loon? They're saying my name over and over, and then the cafe seems to narrow into quiet, the hums and clinks falling away. Don't go. They're pleading, Aiden. Don't go. And I pull my hand away. Some goodbyes start long before anyone says the word. You were already walking away, weren't you? I think I left them there. I think I chose to walk through that door and leave them behind. Or you were made to choose something you never wanted. We don't know the whole moment yet. But I know how it felt. Their fingers slipping, that voice breaking on don't. That's the weight, isn't it? That's what dragged me here. The espresso machine clicks off, leaving a softer, low hum in its wake. Whatever brought you here, it doesn't get to keep you forever. We'll untangle more of it tomorrow. Tomorrow feels far away, in a place that never changes light. It does change, just slowly. I'll make breakfast. You'll complain about the coffee being too gentle, and we'll try again when you're ready. You keep saying that, when you're ready. What if I never am? Then I'll keep the kettle warm and open and the door open until you are. That I can promise. Careful with promises, Aiden. Tomorrow's have a habit of moving the furniture when you're not looking. Moving the furniture. You get to sleep in one room, wake up in another. Same house, different view. What you think you'll face tomorrow won't stand in the same place. Miss HB, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. These dudes, they done went into a whole damn 3 a.m. soap opera. This feels like General Hospital. All my children, one life to live. The bold and the beautiful, the young and the restless. Don't ask me why I know all of these soap operas. You know, when I was a kid, I used to be bad and act up a lot. So as a punishment, my peoples would sit me Indian style in front of the TV and make me watch all of those damn shows. But I can't even lie, though. Some of those shows are pretty good, though, especially General Hospital. That was my ish right there. Things shift, yes, but the cafe will still be here. So will I. Walls can stay while doors wander and search for tomorrow. Oh, I forgot about that one. I knew it was a couple I was missing. I named the main ones. You got General Hospital, One Life to Live, All My Children, The Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful. Oh, yeah, that one. The Searching Tomorrow. Dog Mom, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. I know there's some more. What were the rest of them? Walls can stay while doors wander. Just don't be surprised if the questions knock first next time. Oh, you had that same punishment? Yeah, it was. And then you know what was worse? As I got older, I had to start choosing. So I had to choose between watching soap operas and watching the CNN network. And you want to talk about boring. Oh my God. Imagine getting in trouble and having to watch the whole OJ trial from start to finish. That was torture. At this point, I was just like, you know what, just whoop my ass. Like, that had to be the longest trial ever. And then you got to remember all the other shows that came on CNN. Larry King Live, Crossfire. Oh, never get in trouble and watch the stock market. Oh, as a punishment. God, never again. I'm already scared of tonight. What if that hallway shows up when I close my eyes? Yeah, right. Just whoop me and get it over with. I will never sit through the OJ trial ever again. If it does, you don't have to walk it alone. Think of this place instead: the counter, the cups, my very unthreatening apron. Porcelain clinks gently as Aiden sets the cup upside down and small, deliberate ritual. And tomorrow you'll tell me why. Tell me more about why I'm here and who I left. Tomorrow I'll answer what I can, and we'll listen for the rest together. That's my promise. Just remember, Loon, tomorrows don't heal on their own. They borrow courage from the night before. Then I'll try to leave a little courage on the table with the empty cups. Going to join you? All right, cool. The lights seem to dim by a breath, the cafe's folding into a quieter, velvety hush. Rest, Loon. Let the moments knock softly for a while. We'll open the door more in the morning. Okay, tomorrow then. Until tomorrow decides what it wants to be. They got one more damn time to keep saying tomorrow. Damn it. All right, already. Tomorrow. My God. It's crazy. Thank you. Jeez. I'm like, how many more times they going to say tomorrow? They treating that word like it's a spelling bee. Hey. Use it in a sentence. Well, actually, no, they don't even need to. They use it in more than enough sentences. I'm tired of Undertaker always just standing there like, reveal yourself. I didn't sleep, not really. Every time I closed my eyes, there was something waiting. I'm trying to figure out where the hell are they sleeping at, because there is no, like, back rooms, no bedrooms, nothing. So where the hell are they falling asleep at? Night can be noisy when the mind's awake. Tea helps sometimes, or talking. Talking is what I want. No more circling around things, Aiden. I need real answers. Give her the answers, damn it. She about to beat your ass. Real answers can be heavier than they look from a distance, like stones at the bottom of a lake. Pretty from above, bruises if you dive too fast. Then I'll take the bruises. I remember reaching for someone, pushing them away from something. It felt final. You don't have to force it. Memories come when they're ready, not when we demand them. But waiting feels like drowning in that lake you keep talking about. I'm tired of holding my breath. She's not wrong, you know. Stagnant water turns sour. Stirring it up can be mercy. Mercy can still hurt for everyone involved. Why is that why you keep dodging the question about yourself? Because it would hurt you or because it would hurt me? Because I'm not sure which one it would hurt more. A curious thing, a locked door with no keyhole, makes you wonder if it's meant to be opened from the inside. I don't care how it opens. I just know I'm done pretending this is just a cozy little cafe. Then today we'll stop pretending. I can't promise everything, but I'll stop stepping out of the light when you reach for me. About time. The morning's made its choice, it seems. The rest of us will have to keep up. Then start with this. What is this place really, Aiden? Not the menu version. The truth. It's a cafe for people who can't move on. Not because they're stubborn, but because something in them is still knotted. Man, look at the look on her face. She looks heated. She's like, these two mother effers. And she's like, I'm about to hit them with every single cup in this damn cafe if I don't get some answers. Can't move on from what? A breakup, a bad day, or something bigger, like dying. Some people grieve a life they're still technically living. Others grieve one that ended 3 heartbeats ago. The furniture doesn't change. You ain't lying about that. Rowan means it isn't about the moment. It's about what your heart was holding when everything stopped. When everything stopped. So you're saying something did stop for me. For everyone who finds their way here, something has. A relationship, a dream, a life, the cafe, catches the ones who get stuck in between. In between what and what exactly? Between living and dead. Between staying and leaving. Between the last breath and the first honest thought, a narrow bridge crowded with ghosts that still have names. I remember a name, I think not mine, a smaller hand in mine, or I shoved them away from the headlights or maybe a glass. You don't have to follow it all the way back right now, just enough to see the shape of it. But the shape looks like me falling, so someone else doesn't. If this place is for people who get stuck, did I get stuck saving them? This is kind of sounding like Limbo a little bit. You're here because what you did or tried to do left something unresolved. The cafe helps people face that weight. That's what it's for. Helps how? By serving tea and vague metaphors until we magically feel better? You tell them, Loon. by letting the echoes get louder enough that you can finally tell which voice is yours. Stuck, a step bro can help to unstuck. Right. And you, where do you fit in all this, Aiden? Are you just staff in limbo? I see, I said that too. I'm like, this has got to be like some limbo type ish. I make sure no one has to sit alone with the dark if they don't want to. That's as far as I can go right now. Right now sounds like a promise you're not ready to keep. Even lighthouses forget they're standing in the same storm they're warning ships about. That is true. That is true. If this cafe catches the stuck ones, then you're stuck too, aren't you? This is about you today, Loon. About what you're starting to remember. My story can wait a little longer. The more I remember, the less it feels like just my story. Stories braided together don't untangle cleanly, but they do make a stronger rope if you're planning to climb out. There she go, having a Jean Grey moment. What if I don't want to climb out yet? What if I need to go back down first? To where it hurts. Sound like Alice in Wonderland. If you go back, don't go alone. Stay here with us while you look. Some falls happen without moving an inch. Gravity of the heart, not the body. There's a beeping. Hospital alarms. I'm in a hospital. I can't move my arms. Breathe with the memory, not against it. In, out. Let it pass through instead of around. Then I hear it. My name. Loon. Someone is calling for me. Do you know whose voice it is? No, not yet. The one you turned your back to the dark for. You don't have to finish the memory tonight. Knowing that someone is here, that's enough for now. Uh-oh. And look who's right at the door. Undertaker. No, it's not enough. I can feel the rest of it pressing against me. Doors don't stay patient forever. Eventually something on one side grows heavier than the other. Easy, both of you. We can. Loon, look at me. Not the past, just for a second. I am looking at you. You're pale. What's wrong? He's not looking at you, Loon. He's looking past you. Past me? Don't turn around too fast. There's someone at the door. Then go answer it. Closer than before. Broke but bountifully blessed. How you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. The horizon has stepped onto the shore. They shouldn't be that close yet. You know them? Names don't stick to them. They're not a person, not the way we are. More like a direction giving space. They only come when someone nearest is nearing a threshold. When a choice is almost ready to be made. Mine? It's like the seagulls on Finding Nemo. Mine. Maybe, or someone braided into your story. Thresholds rarely belong to just one set of footsteps. Whoever it is, they're early. Something's pulling hard tonight. If I open that door, do I disappear? You don't disappear. You finish a sentence you've been afraid to put a period on. You don't have to answer the knock yet. Sit, breathe, let them wait on the other side. They're just standing there, not moving, not waving. How do they know I'm almost ready? Because your memory's hand is already on the handle, even if your body isn't. Stay with us in here while you decide. The door won't vanish, neither will we. You better choose wisely. So you say you won't vanish, but that thing at the door, it's here for me, isn't it? And you knew it would come. Yep. Get they asses. I knew it would someday. I didn't think tonight. No, get out of here. Stop talking around it, Aiden. What are you not telling me? Loon, you're shaking. This isn't the time to dig at old wounds. They're not old to me. They're happening right now in my head over and over. Echoes getting louder when the walls thin. Tonight, every whisper wants to be a confession. Tell me if that's how I died, Aiden. I'm not supposed to lead you there. You're meant to walk to it yourself. Like I'm already there. I just need to know if I'm the reason someone else lived. You think I have that answer? That I've been hoarding it like sugar in the back room? You know when the stranger comes. You know what these flashes mean. You look at me like you've seen this all before. So yes, I think you know. I've watched so many people remember everything they ever did or thought they did. And you're watching me do it now, so say it. Did I die trying to protect someone? You stepped in front of a car that wouldn't have stopped. You pulled someone out of its path. Did they live? Yes. Then why do I feel like I'm the one who did something wrong? Because you only remember the impact. How do you know that's what I remember, Aiden? How do you know that clearly? Because I was there, Loon. Duh. No, Sam, where the hell you come from? You were there on that street? I shouldn't have said it like that. Spilled ink can't crawl back into the bottle, Aiden. Don't you dare pull away now. If you saw me die, you owe me the truth. That's right. You tell them. Don't you take no ish from them. Careful, Loon. Glass can look sturdy right up until the crack reaches the edge. Oh, shut the hell up. Oh, jeez, it's little PSAs, analogies, and all that. I'm already cracked. I just want to know how deep it goes. There's a difference between tracing the fracture and driving a wedge into it. Don't you dare pull away now. I knew you'd get a kick out of that. Rowan, you've seen it too, Aiden. When someone pulls too hard on the knot and the whole rope snaps. You think remembering will break me? I think pain without footing turns into free fall. And this place has no bottom, only echoes. I'd rather fall than stay suspended like this. She sound like she ready to head to the sunken place in that movie, Get Out. You say that now, but there was another who said the same. You remember their eyes, don't you, Aiden? That's enough. You push them, just like she's pushing you. And when their memories hit all at once, they didn't walk to the door. They ran from it. What happened to them? They shattered. The stranger waited, but they couldn't see it. They only saw the moment they'd been trying to outrun. Aiden, was that someone you cared about? He cared about all of them. That's the problem. He keeps setting himself on the same fire and wondering why he still smells of smoke. So he's protecting me, or protecting himself from watching it happen again. Exactly. Both. Very good at calling his fear compassion. If I break, I break. All right, Ivan Drago, I must break you. But if you keep holding back, Aiden, I'll never be more than a ghost of a question. And if you break with no one to catch you, you'll have one more lost voice in the walls. Choose your pace, Loon. So that's it, isn't it? I died there right in the street, not later in a hospital, not someday far away, right there. You were brave. No one should have to remember their last breath like that. Brave or stupid doesn't change anything. I still left someone behind. You didn't walk out. You were carried past the edge of the map. Luna, listen to me. You didn't abandon them. You chose them. You chose the very second you had left. You spent on their safety. Why does it feel like I failed? Like there was some other move I was supposed to make and I missed it? We always imagine a second path after the road is gone. You don't have to carry it alone. That's what this place is for. To hold what's too heavy for one heart. This place, you say that like you're stuck in with me. I'm not what matters right now. And yet the mirror fogs on both sides. Aiden, you knew it, didn't you? Maybe not the details, but you knew what I was going to remember. I've seen that look before. The moment someone realizes the story doesn't go on the way they hoped. How many times have you watched it happen? Confess. Enough to wish I could take the memory for you. Never enough to get used to it. Familiar pain is still pain. Then why do you stay here, watching people break open and leave you? Because someone was here when I arrived, because I don't know how to walk past that door anymore. The door? Speaking of thresholds, they're closer. The figure in the window, inside the glass now, not outside. Don't look too long. Sometimes it feels like they're looking back. I can feel them anyway, like the air's leaning in. When the stranger steps nearer, the story is almost ready to turn its last page. So this means I'm almost done here. It means you're closer to pace than you were an hour ago, that's all. You say that like peace and goodbye aren't the same thing. Every farewell is just a different word for quiet. If I go, what happens to you? You don't have to worry about me. I already did. I already do. I don't want to walk through whatever that is and leave you here just pretending you're fine. The host forgets he's also a guest. Loon, please. One step at a time. Tonight was your truth. Mine can wait. I don't think it can. Not anymore. If that stranger's here for me, then it's your turn is coming too. Clocks don't only tick for the newly arrived. I'm scared of leaving, of staying, of remembering more of what I'll take with me. Then let me be scared with you. We'll sit in it together until you're ready to choose. Right. Promise you won't just disappear when I'm gone, that you'll at least try to step outside someday. I promise I'll try for you. A promise is a lantern. Even if the holder walks into the dark, the light remembers the way. Check them out, dropping poetry. Then tomorrow we talk about you. No more hiding behind the counter. Tomorrow then. And if there isn't a tomorrow, then this moment will have to be enough. I don't know if it is, but it's all I have. Very interesting. Very interesting. Uh-oh. The bell over the cafe door jingles sharp in the quiet. What is this place? I was just on the street and now I'm here. This is wrong. You're safe here. Take a breath if you like. I can make you something warm. Safe? No, I was hit. There were lights, and then I woke up here. That's not how hospitals work. Oh, yeah, so this must like you said, like y'all said earlier, this must be the afterlife cafe. I woke up here too. It felt just as sudden, like someone just cut the film and spliced in a new scene. Don't do that. Don't make it sound poetic. I'm not dead. I can feel my hands. I can feel my heart. Sometimes the body lingers in memory long after it's gone. Echoes can be very convincing. Who even are you people? Is this some kind of trauma ward, a cult? I want a doctor, not riddles. You can think of me as the one who keeps the lights on and the cups full. That's all that matters right now. When I came in, I was waiting to wake up. I still don't remember much, but the fear feels familiar. You don't get it. I remember everything, and then this cozy little nightmare. She about to start going crazy, about to tear everything up and whoop their asses. Some guests arrive knowing the last page of their story. It doesn't make it easier to close the book. Stop talking like I'm a guest. I'm not staying. I'm going to walk out that door and go home. All right, take your ass home then. Mary's footsteps falter as she reaches the door and stares at the dim, unmoving street outside. When I looked out, it felt like the world was waiting, like it wouldn't move until I was ready. It's just fog. It has to be fog. Dead people don't get fog. They get, I don't know, tunnels, choirs. Really? I find that very hard to believe. I keep telling myself I'm alive too, but seeing you, it's like watching my own denial with the volume turned up. You don't have to decide what's true this second. Just sit. Let the questions breathe a little. If I sit down, it'll mean I believe you. This is after, and I'm not ready for that. I'm not. Sitting just means you're tired. Nothing more. You've been through a lot. What the hell they say? Sit your ass down. Get all overly aggressive. Sit it down. Don't be nice about it. If you're lying to me, at least have the decency to be obvious. He was gentle with me too. I thought it meant he was hiding something. Maybe he is. But the tea still helped. Tea isn't going to fix the fact that I remember hitting the asphalt. Damn, she must have got rocked. Tea can't fix a broken soul, but it can loosen the knot around the part that's still clenching. My part isn't clenching. It's screaming. I had plans, a meeting, a rent payment, a stupid plant I forgot to water. Damn, that don't sound like a whole lot. I keep reaching for things like that too. A job, a key, a name on my phone. They feel real, but when I try to hold them, they blur. How about this? You don't have to believe us. Just let yourself be tired for a few minutes. If you still want to leave after that, I'll walk you to the door. Mare's breath stutters, then leaves her in a rough exhale. You'll walk me where? Into that nothing? And then what? I'll just stop? Doors don't erase you. They change the room you're in. Oh, that's a bar. You talk like a fortune cookie that's given up on being funny. Damn. He annoyed me too at first. Then one of his sentences got stuck in my head and wouldn't leave. It made the fear softer. You don't owe us trust, but you owe yourself a moment that isn't fighting. Let your guard rest. Just here. Just now. If I sit and if I'm dead, does that mean this is the last choice I get to make? Maybe it's the first one you'll make without anyone else's expectations crowding it. After a beat, fabric rustles and the chairs creak as Mara lowers herself into it. Fine, 1 minute. But if this is some kind of cosmetic intervention, it better come with a very strong coffee. Coffee then, strong enough to argue back. Aiden moves towards the counter. The soft hiss of the machine comes to life. While the beans complain, maybe you could tell us what you remember before. You really want the highlight reel of my worst day? Sometimes saying it out loud makes it less sharp. It did for me. I remember a door slamming. My hand on the knob, shaking. My sister on the other side kept refusing to open it. Doors again, they do love to be metaphors. It wasn't a metaphor, it was a fight. I told her I was done fixing her messes. Did she believe you? Honestly, I don't think so. I pretend she didn't. I threw it back at her. She said maybe that would be a relief. Porcelain clinks gently as Aiden sets a cup in front of Mara. You walked out after that. Yeah, I grabbed my keys and I told myself I'd call to apologize. I made it halfway across the crosswalk before ending up here. Fear is just love holding its breath, waiting for an answer it can't control. Damn, that's a bar too. That's poetic, but it doesn't change what I did. I left her alone with everything I said. You left in anger, not because you stopped loving her. That matters. She knows you, not just that moment. Miss Kim, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. How can you be so sure? You don't even know her. I know what it's like to replay one sentence until it drowns out an entire relationship. Oh, snap. Look at that. The door is open. Undertaker's about to come in and reveal himself. Love isn't an equation you ruined with one wrong number. It's a whole messy ledger. What if she never forgives me? Then you will still get to forgive yourself. You were tired, scared, human. Besides, forgiveness isn't a gate you wait at. It's a road you start walking even if you never see the house at the end. It is colder in here. Or is it just me? Yeah, because that door done clicked open. Because Undertaker about to bring his ass in here. Look by the window. He's here for you, Mara. The figure. I saw him when I first came in. I thought he was just some creep watching. He watches, yes. But only those who are ready to leave the waiting room. Ready? I don't feel ready. Still don't know if she forgives me. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't have to know. Maybe you just have to trust that she'll hear you. Whatever she is. Wherever she is. Okay then, I'm sorry I made you the villain when you were drowning. I was scared of going under with you. And I called that bravery instead of fear. There it is, the truth without the armor. He's clearer now, like the fog around him is lifting. If you go with him, it doesn't erase what you had with her. It just means you're not stuck in that crosswalk anymore. Will it hurt leaving? But staying when you're meant to go, that hurts longer. Sound like you know. I know what it's like to hold on too tight. I'd rather you didn't make my mistakes. Loon, thanks for not flinching when I said the ugly parts out loud. We all have ugly parts. You just trusted us enough to show yours. And the cafe has a soft spot for honesty. It tends to open doors. I think I'm ready to see what's past him, even if I'm still scared. I don't go out there. You don't trust that. Undertaker, he gonna take you to a place that is the opposite of what you're looking for. You can be scared and ready at the same time. Tell her if she ever wanders in here, tell her I waited as long as I could. If she comes, we'll make sure she knows. Okay, one more step for her, and one for me. Goodbye, Mara. Safe travels, Storm Bright One. The cafe settles into a deeper quiet, the kind that follows a storm. It feels emptier without her, like she took some of the air with her when she left. Goodbyes tend to arrange the room for a while. We'll get used to the new shape. She sounded like she was talking about me half the time, like she already knew what I'm afraid of. You helped her say what she couldn't face alone. That's nothing, Loon. That's not nothing, Loon. I kept thinking, if she could be that sure she was dead, what does that make me? What does that make this place? Aiden's cup touches the counter with a soft ceramic click. It makes this place where hard truths land a little softer. Where do you want to rush to name them? But they're still there waiting. I saw the stranger by the window, and for a second I thought he was here for me too. Maybe one day he will be. Today he wasn't. Today you were the one holding the door for someone else. I didn't know I could do that. Still trying to remember my own life. And somehow I was guiding hers. Sometimes we recognize other people's roads before we see our own. You listened, you understood, and I'm proud of you for that. The faint whir of the ceiling fan, blades cutting slow circles through the silence. Proud, I was shaking the whole time. I kept hearing my own voice in her apologies. Being scared and staying away, that's a different kind of courage. You've come a long way since you first walked in here. Eyes wide like the world had just vanished. It did vanish, or I did. I'm not sure which was worse. Whichever it is, you're not more than what you lost. Helping Mara see that, maybe that was the cafe's way of helping you see it too. So this is what the cafe does. Let people lay everything out, then walk through whatever door appears. something like that. It gives you a place to set your burdens down, decide which ones you're still willing to carry. And if I'm not ready to decide yet, then you stay, you drink something warm, you talk, and whenever you're ready, you'll know, the way Mara did. A kettle begins to murmur on the back burner, a low, comforting hiss. I'm glad she didn't have to wait alone. And I'm glad I wasn't alone either. You're not. As long as you're here, you won't be. Oh, and guess who's back? Undertaker. It's all at once, like someone opened every window in my head. Take your time. You don't have to force it. No, it's already here. Memories like these don't knock. They break the door and walk in. I didn't make it, did I? I died there, in the road. Your story ended, so his could keep going. That's the shape of it. Then this cafe, all of this is after. I'm not going back, am I? Nope, you're here to stay, so get comfortable, and you might as well drink as many teas and coffees that you can, because your ass ain't going nowhere. I thought remembering would help, but it just hurts more. You didn't choose that road, Loon. You chose the boy. The road chose the rest. Regret is a seamstress with dull needles. She keeps trying to stitch the past into a different shape. It only leaves you sore. I wasn't ready to die. I was angry. I was scared. I wanted more. That doesn't matter to anyone. I believe it is. I think it is like limbo. I think it's kind of like yeah, pretty much like heaven and hell, but kind of in the format of this coffee shop. That's kind of what it's looking like. It matters to you. That's why the memory came back. I'm terrified that I won't be remembered at all. Yep, she ain't going nowhere. He'll remember you as the person who saved his life, even if he never finds the words for it. Yep, she might as well do like that Escape song. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the Escape beat. Just kick it, just kick it, just kick it. And why do I feel so heavy? Like it's still happening over and over. It sounds like you need to hit the bathroom. You sounding that heavy. And go in that bathroom and let loose. Feel 5 pounds lighter. What? Jealous? Because you've been holding it alone. Let us carry some of it with you, just for a while. I'm afraid that if I let go of the guilt, I'm saying my life was expendable. Like it didn't matter that it ended. Guilt is not proof that you mattered. Love is, and fear and wanting more time. You were full of all three. I don't know how to stop blaming myself. You don't have to stop tonight. Just loosen your grip a little. Let the memory breathe instead of choking on it. Yeah, exactly what he said. Funny thing about weight, when it feels unbearable, it's usually because someone else has their hands on the same scale. Or it's usually because you see people in their car doing donuts in and out of the damn McDonald's drive-thru. That's what the real issue is. Someone else, my family, closer. The cafe hums like a tuning fork when grief matches grief. Tonight, it's singing Aiden's name. Rowan, don't. Singing his name? What are you talking about? You thought you were the only ghost who walked in here without a map? I mean, pretty much. Loon, you don't have to listen to this. You've been through enough tonight. You thought you were the only ghost who walked in here without a map? Loon, you don't have to listen to this. You've been through enough tonight. I want to listen. You always deflect when it's about you, Eden. Why? Tell me why. Because he remembers it too. Same sudden ending. You died. The world went dark, and when he opened his eyes, there was a counter to stand behind. So the cafe was just here, waiting for you. Other way around. He needs to build. No. His need built the walls. His unfinished story poured the coffee. He trapped himself in the doorway between the worlds and called it kindness. I stayed because people were lost and I knew how that felt. I thought if I kept it helping them cross, I wouldn't have to ask why I never did. So all this time, you knew what I was, what this place was, and you let me stumble around in the dark anyway. She said, I'm about to beat your ass. I didn't want to decide your truth for you. Memories are like hot plates. You can't just hand them to someone. They have to be ready to touch them. That's not what this feels like. It feels like you watched me burn my hands and said nothing. Oh, she's about to go ballistic. I tried to guide you. Little nudges, questions, stories. I thought if you walked to the edge yourself, it would hurt less than being pushed. I got a good point there. You could have told me I was dead. One sentence, one moment of honesty, one band, one sound, like in Drumline. Why didn't I deserve that? Because he said the word out loud. He'd hear the echo come back with his own name on it. Rowan, please. No, let him talk. You owe me at least that much. He built a sanctuary out of denial. Every guest who walks through the door is another reason not to leave it. I was afraid, Loon. Afraid that if I told you the truth too soon, you'd shatter. Afraid that if I told you too clearly, I'd have to see myself in it. You were afraid to leave. Yes. And afraid that if you did it right, if you faced everything and stepped through, I have no excuses not to follow. Try Vlogs, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. I'm chilling as always. Salute. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. So you kept me here, half awake, just enough to pour coffee and smile back at you. I kept you here because I don't know how to let you go without admitting I've learned how to let myself go. Working hard, getting money, living lovely, the everyday model to follow. Fear makes a careful jailer. He locks every door from the inside and calls it protection. You say you help people cross, but you needed me to be another reason to stay. Do you know how heavy that feels? Oh, she is getting ready to go Jerry Springer on them. I know. I'm feeling every ounce of it right now. And if you want to hate me for that, I won't argue. You know, better yet, the hell with Jerry. This is feeling like Maury Povich. Where's that envelope? Where you can be like, Loon, you have passed away. You have moved on to the afterlife. You see her running into the back room, backstage, going crazy, falling all over the place. Oh, look who is inside. After all this time, he's been like just bouncing all around, going from the doors to the windows. It is the stranger. Mr. Mac, all dressed in black. This is too much for me. Yeah, it's one of those interactive movie games slash graphic novels. Do you feel that? The air change, like a storm deciding which way to turn. Not a storm, a tide. And look, it's finally come in. Oh boy, he's inside. The stranger doesn't usually cross the threshold, not unless the road's been paved, memory by memory, step by step, step by step, day by day. That was that song right there. Y'all remember that show? I thought seeing him through the window was unnerving. Up close, it's like standing next to a decision. Yeah, you better choose wisely. You don't have to go, not yet. We can sit, talk more, and make another pot of coffee. Delaying isn't the same as choosing, Aiden. It's just choosing not to choose. What? I remembered everything, the car, the rain, the little boy's hand in mine, the sirens fading. There was nowhere else for me to hide. Yes, sir, TGIF. God, I missed that. Ugh, memories. Classic nostalgia that today's generation knows nothing about. If you walk with him, I won't see you again. Not like this. Are you sure you're ready for that? I don't know if anyone's ever ready to stop existing the way they know. But I can't keep haunting my own ending just because you're afraid of yours. Oh, clap back. Doors don't stay open forever. They're kind, but they're not careless. Then this is the threshold. Him on one side, you on the other, and me with one foot in each. It's like she doing a hokey pokey. If you step through, will you forgive me for how long you kept you standing here? I'll leave you running. Can't hold my eyes open. All right. Appreciate that, Miss Kim. Feel free to drop it anytime. I'll forgive you if you promise not to chain yourself to this doorway after I'm gone. For every guest who crosses, leaves a light behind, you can follow any of them, Aiden, or stay in the shadows and call it service. I think I'm ready to see what waits past him. But I want my last step here to be mine, not yours, not the cafe's. Said mine, damn it. Not yours, but mine. Not yours, but mine, like Brandy and Monica said in The Boy's Mind. Then I'll stand back, no nudges, no stories, just watching you walk where I haven't dared to. Thank you for the coffee, for the lies that tried to be kindness, for the truth that finally was. Go on, Loon. The world doesn't end here. Only the waiting does. Right. Somebody called the Crypt Keeper. Did you feel that? The floor is shivering like a dream that knows it's almost morning. The light, they're flickering with her steps every time Luna moves farther away. The walls dim. You sound surprised, Aiden, as if the cafe were anything but your shadow stretched out to fit lost souls. My shadow, no, this place was here before me. I just woke up behind the counter one day, drunk. And the counter was exactly the height of your guilt. The chairs just wide enough for the stories you never told. The doorway, it's warping like it's breathing too fast. That's you, hyperventilating in architecture. If this place is me, why is it falling apart now? I don't know. Good question. Because she finally believes she could leave. You built this cafe out of everyone else's unfinished endings. Chaos, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Hers is the less brick. I thought I was helping them, giving them time, a warm drink, a soft landing. Well, you thought wrong, Chief. You were, but you were also keeping yourself on repeat. Appreciate you sharing it out. Big shout out to everybody sharing the stream out. Thank you for that. Every goodbye you poured into the floorboards instead of your own throat. So when the cups shake, that's my hands. When the windows blur, that's my eyes. And when the whole room trembles like this, Aiden, that's your heart realizing it's been building all along. It's not a beating thing. Oh yeah, chilling. It's it's still early for me over here on the West Coast, but I'm here in the U.S. But it's a lot later for everybody that's on the East Coast of the U.S. If the cafe is me, then what are you rowing? Another crooked table leg? Oh, that's disrespectful. More like the wobble itself, the part of you that never quite sat still long enough to look in the mirror. Oh, what they know about the wobble? Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby. Oh, that was that song right there. Get up, yeah. Won't you back it up? Sorry. Getting off track. Oh, you're in Glasgow, Scotland. I've heard of that. Purple Haze, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. This is the last chapter of part 2, so it's almost done. You talk like you've been watching me longer than I've known you. I was here the night you woke up behind the counter. Remember, same mug in your hand, same question in your eyes. Yep, straight alky. Passed out behind the counter, singing Beyonce, Drunk in Love. I've been drinking. Watermelon. Yeah. I don't remember asking that out loud. You did. That's why I had to exist. So you're what? Exactly a ghost of a ghost? I'm the cafe when it wants to speak in full sentences. Your doubt given a coat and a chair. Your mercy given a mouth. You're saying I made you up. You made me necessary. The cafe did the rest. It took your fear of being alone and brewed into a regular with too many metaphors. See, now this part of the movie game, now it's kind of making a little bit more sense. That first part, I was like, what the hell is going on? Now it's like kind of becoming a little more clear now. All the advice you gave Loon, Mara, that was just me talking to myself. You, the walls, the kettle, the silence between the heartbeats, I only arranged the words so you could bear to hear them. And why do I feel like I'll miss you? Because letting me go means letting the cafe stop being your confession booth. It means trusting your own voice without an echo. And if I don't let you go, before I let go, sorry. MTS. Yes, on you go. I enjoy it as it makes it more positive. Appreciate that. Then the lights will steady, the door will stay half open, and you will keep pouring coffee for people who look too much like you used to. Yeah, that's that song right there. Before I let go. And if I do, then the cafe will finally sound like what it's always been trying to say. If you were never meant to live here, only to learn how to leave. Loon walked through that door like it was the most natural thing in the world. Why does it feel impossible for me? Because you taught yourself that staying busy was the same as being brave. Leaving asks for a different kind of courage. If I move on, what happens to all of this? The tables, the kettle, your terrible metaphors, they stop needing to exist. The room exhales, the stories close their covers. I go back to being a quiet thought in a quiet place. Boy, speaking of quiet place, that was a crazy ass movie. I don't know if y'all ever saw that, but crazy. Wait, what's going on? Oh, 4 months clean? Oh, congratulations. That's what's up. And if I stay, the cafe will knit itself back together around you. New footsteps, new lost faces. You'll keep standing between them and the dark. That sounds comforting. And also like never waking up. Quiet Place too is man. Yeah. Even the spin-off one that they had, the one with what's her name? Lupita and Nyong'o. That one was crazy too. I think they're doing another one. Man, I'm telling you, ain't no way. Those damn things, man, look, just kill me. Cause ain't no way I'm trying to like outmaneuver and get away from those things. Hell no. Hell to the no. For real. That sounds comforting. And also like never waking up. Comfort can be a very polite kind of prison. You of all people know how easy it is to hide behind refills. If I go, will they be alone? The next loon, the next Mara? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I would die first from yelling. Yeah, see, because it's like, and that's the thing with that movie, especially with those creatures, they got those heightened senses. So even the tiniest little peep, they hear it. It's like, man, uh, nope, nope. Especially when I watched the first one, and that little boy had to get those batteries for that damn fire truck or whatever. And oh man, the way he got gripped up, I say, hell no. I'm like, yeah, I ain't no way I could have made it. No way. I mean, I know sign language, so I mean, I only got but so far, but hell no. No one crosses that threshold alone. The cafe existed before you remembered it, and it will remember how to be without you. So my choice isn't about saving them. It's about finally deciding what to do with me. Exactly. Do you keep being the lantern for others, or do you finally follow the light you've been holding up? If I choose to leave, will you be here, even just as a whisper? Looking at your clothes and stuff, right? You won't need me, but it helps. Every kindness you poured here will go with you. I'm just the shape that kindness took. And if I stay rowing, if I lock the door behind Luna and turn the sign back to open, then I'll sit back down, order another imaginary coffee, and we'll wait together for the next soul who isn't ready to say goodbye. So this is it. Move on. Let the cafe finally fall silent, or stay and keep its doors open with my own two hands. Whatever you choose, Aiden, choose it as if it's the first honest thing you've ever done to you for yourself. The cafe will understand. When Loon stepped through, it felt quiet, not empty, just finished. Some stories don't slam their covers shut. They just run out of sentences and the rest on the last line. I keep listening for her laugh, for Mara's arguing, for the kettle, but all I hear is my own breathing. That's because everybody done dipped. They said, we out of here. You on your own, Chief. That's the sound underneath all the others. The one you've been drowning out with small talk and steam. If I stay, I know exactly what I'll do. Wipe the counter, straighten the chairs, wait for the bell to ring. And if you go, then I stop waiting. I admit this place was never meant to be home, just a very kind hallway. Hallways don't hold grudges when you finally walk through them. I've been holding the door for everyone else for so long, maybe it's time I stop being a doorman. Right. You are not here to be no doorman. This is not that movie Knocked Up. Remember when the girl was getting mad at the club owner? She's like, doorman, doorman, doorman. Spazzing out on him. That was my movie right there. Then turn the sign, Aiden, not for the next guest, for yourself. You'll fade when I do this, won't you? I was always meant to be a passing thought. Let me pass. Thank you for keeping me company in my own head. Thank you for giving me coffee and bad puns. Now go on before you change your mind. Right, no more refills, just closing time. Listen, it's so still, no footsteps, no bell, just silence, like Dragonfly Jones said in Martin. Silence, silence. That silence is your answer, Aiden. Walk into it. Then I'm ready. And there you have it, ladies and gents. Very, very interesting. Wow. See, now that makes so much more sense versus the beginning of it, where it wasn't making no damn sense at all. But oh, thank you for the donation. Big shout out to you. Appreciate that. Thank y'all for the donations and the gifts. I truly, truly appreciate it. But yeah, definitely an interesting movie game. Okay, so basically, Aiden passed away, and the coffee shop was kind of like, um, okay, so like, you know how they say when you pass away, you have like the two options to choose from, either like heaven or hell. It's kind of like coming into like a spiritual fork in the road, and you have to kind of decide which road you're going to take. So the coffee shop was basically kind of like that resting spot before you make your decision on where you're going to head to. So it's like, if you've been bad, you end up going to hell. If you've been good, you go to heaven. So the coffee shop was just kind of like a safe haven for them to kind of like recognize the fact that they're no longer living, and they now kind of have to live with the results of passing away and figuring out which path to take in regards to moving on to the afterlife. Does that make sense? So So it definitely don't make no sense. It never does. It never. That's a lot of these games. I hate to say it, especially the indie ones. They never make any sense. They start off not explaining anything. You don't really start getting a vague understanding of it until like halfway through the game or like midway through them. So yeah, basically like Aiden's kind of like yeah, he's kind of like that first entity, that's kind of in charge of the coffee shop. So everybody's coming in. So, in the beginning, that was him kind of dealing with, his own like personal demons. And so now that he's dealt with it, he's trying to help all the other lost souls kind of deal with, you know, the truths and realities of moving on to the afterlife. Yeah, so he died first. Rowan and um, Old Man River were just like his older versions of himself had he not passed away. And then you got Loon and Mara who don't realize that they're also dead. So he's basically just trying to get them to understand what's going on. So now they have to just kind of figure out what makes sense. And then Homeboy that just wasn't talking the whole time, Undertaker, he's basically he's kind of like the Uber driver that's going to lead them to whatever choice or decision they decide to make. So if they decide to go up, he's taking them to the upper room where Jesus. So either going to that upper room or that lower room, or in this case, Ray's Boom Boom room. So the coffee shop is Ray's Boom Boom room, and then they got to decide to go to the lower or upper room. Basically, yeah. So this is basically just the Sixth Sense in the form of like a graphic novel video game. I see dead people. So yeah, it's exactly. So the coffee shop represented limbo. It was kind of like the border between heaven and hell. So yeah, exactly. So you got like the real world, And then you got the upside down like in Stranger Things. So that's exactly what this was. Take me to the boom boom room. Yep. Say, oh, this steak tastes like butter. Say, give me some Worcester sauce on the double before I whoop your ass. Something wrong with your hearing, boy? You don't know when you die. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because it's like, it hasn't kicked in yet. So yeah, that basically to kind of like summarize it, that's basically what this is. Like the cafe just represents limbo for all the lost souls figuring out what's their next move. Like, what are they going to do? Like, so what if we all did? Yeah, right. That's I think that's a thought that I don't think most people are ready to actually fathom, you know. But it's going to eventually happen. So we just got to figure out what we're going to do. But it's like, here's my question, because I've always wondered this. I mean, I know it's kind of like an unanswered question, but it's like, yeah, we're definitely living in hell. That's without a doubt. And I hate to say that, but this world is so corrupt. It's so it's so far from being heaven and paradise. Like it really is. I mean, there's some things about this world that still have positive vibes and good energy and people, but the vast majority of them are just they're lost. They're completely they're so far gone. It's not even funny. But I've always wondered, like, when we do like pass on and we head to whatever's next, if it is the afterlife or whatever the case is, like, how long does that last? You know, I've always wondered that. Like, I want to know, like, when we die, like, what really happens? Like, where are we really going? And whatever happens or wherever we go, is that eternal? Like, is it really like is it true eternity? You know, I wonder that. You know, maybe we go to a different dimension. Yeah, it's like it's like all these unanswered questions. Even just like the question of like, how the hell did we get here? Like, how did all of this really start? Because they say in the Bible and stuff that you know uh, the Book of Genesis is like God made the heavens and the earth and everything. He did all of that in 6 days, and then on day seven he sat down and watched football. I mean, is that really true, or like what that? Because it really makes you wonder. And I remember because I had this conversation with my ex like a while back. Like, how did all of this start? How did we get here? Like, what's the real purpose? And why is this the only planet that has life on it? We got what, 8 other planets in this solar system? Why is this the only one that's like still breathing life? That's got humans and all that. What the hell happened to all the other planets? What happened to life on Pluto and Mars and Jupiter and stuff? And how much longer, is before Earth becomes like all the other planets? Like it really makes you wonder. And you hear all these different stories and stuff like that. It's like, okay, what's the real truth? And then, like I said, when we move on, what is going to really happen? Like, inquiring minds want to know, you know. Positive energy is key. I think it's wash, rinse, repeat. It is very messed up. We go into different dimensions, many versions of us on every dimension. Yeah. It, no, to your friends and family, you are dead, but you are still walking down the hill. Hmm. Energy never dies. I want to get my Captain Kirk on and find a nice green woman on another planet. RF said to boldly go where no gamer has gone before. Same, I've tried to kill myself and couldn't die no matter how hard I tried. Madness. That's crazy. But yeah, it just really makes you wonder though. It really, really makes you wonder. Like, what is the meaning of all this? Like, what's the purpose? and what's going to happen when it's all said and done. Like, it's just like so many unanswered questions. I just ran my Monopoly. That's right. Sean, see how you feeling, how you're living. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. That's right. FTG. F that game. Hey, look, I went bankrupt too, so look, it's all good. The meaning of everything is free to enjoy life and have it. True. True. But it's just like, I don't know. It's weird. It's interesting, but it's weird though. So it's like when I play these, and see, this is why I play these type of games right here. I keep telling people all the time, like, I don't want to fall into that category of being a community gamer, just playing the same game over and over. Like, I don't want to do 300 streams of just Fortnite. I want to show variety. And this is one of the reasons why I do the variety that I do, because of games like this. I believe it, but I also believe the Bible discusses the part that is necessary for us. I also believe there is other types of life somewhere. Yeah, I wonder that too. I wonder that too. Like you see how they be talking about like all the different types of aliens on like District 9 and Independence Day. I really want to know, like, is there alien life on some of these other planets? Is there even human life on some of these other planets and solar systems? I'll tell you this much. As long as we ain't got to deal with none of those creatures from A Quiet Place or those xenomorphs from Aliens, I'm good. Now I don't mind dealing with predators. I could if we get the predators with the dreads and stuff like that. Okay, that ain't too bad because I mean at least we know they'll eventually side with us. But look, I'm gonna tell you right now, the minute them xenomorphs or those Quiet Place aliens or even the ones from Independence Day, if they start coming down here, yeah, I'm out. Yeah, you could just take me out the picture because I ain't got time. Especially them xenomorphs. I'm sorry, I don't want no damn face hugger jumping out that nasty looking egg, jumping on my face, and now one of them things bursts out my chest. Hell no, because I remember when I first saw that, I saw that when I was a kid. My mom had me watch Alien. I was like, oh hell no, If there's stuff like that out there in the universe, I'm good. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Hell no. Damn aliens, and you shoot them and stab them, and they bleed acid, and it like deteriorates everything. Hell no. Uh-uh. Y'all know they put the truth in video games and movies. They do. They do. Definitely in the video games and films. Chat GPT. You can't always trust what they say. They don't always be accurate with everything. So, or those fast. See, you know what? Uh, I could deal with a fast zombie as long as there's a full tank of gas. I could deal with that. But see, you know why? This is why I don't want to deal with like those xenomorph aliens or those I forgot what the name of those creatures are called from A Quiet Place. Here's why I don't want to deal with them. Number one, they're fast as hell. Number two, they camouflage. And they run in packs. So I mean, at least with zombies, like, they do kind of run in packs, but they kind of scatter though. Like you could kind of like keep them spread out. Them aliens, they be rolling together. They like a mob. So you not outrunning them. You ain't getting away from those things. Let's see. Don't try to probe me or eat me or lay eggs in me, and we good. Hey, look, none of that. None of that. Y'all ever see Independence Day? Remember when the sharecropper Russ, he got drunk, and those dudes came into the bar. They were clowning him, and they were like, "Hey, Russ, we heard that about your hostage experience." And one guy was like, "Hostage experience? Did something happen to you, Russ?" "Oh yeah, yeah. Our boy back in the day, he got kidnapped by aliens and stuff. They say they did all types of weird experiments on him and stuff like that." "Hey, Russ, when the aliens took you up in their spaceship, did they do anything sexual of it?" I was like, "Yo, he's a savage." See, I don't want none of that. Hell no. Yeah, the environment is killing us. Those ain't real xenomorphs. Gotcha. Man, look, them xenomorphs ain't nothing to play with. And they got different ones. Hell no. I didn't even realize. I thought it was just all like just one specific type. No, they got different ones. Hell no. I'm good. The reason why we're not here from there, why we are not able to run as fast, yeah, tailbone. Oh man. So yep, game over, man. That's gonna be me. It's gonna be me, Miss Kim. Game over. Game over. Oh no, who'll be keeping up with current events? Oh, we just got our asses kicked, pal. I'll be that paranoid one. Yeah, them crazy ones always be telling the truth. They thought they was funny, right? Yeah, but nah, I'm good. Oh, you remember that? Yeah, that part had me cracking up. Came in there clowning him. I was like, yeah, y'all leave Russ alone. And the sad part is, they thought he was like BSing. He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying about the abduction and all of that. And then I bet they believed him then. But yeah, I really want to know. Like, I really want to know, like, how did everything come to be? How did it all happen? I want to be chilling on at that bar on Mars. On Total Recall. Chauncey, I already know why you want to be there. I already know. I've seen Total Recall a million times, and I know exactly what scene you talking about. I know why you want to be at that bar. You are a damn fool for that. You funny as hell. I don't blame you though, but I know what part you're talking about. Weather manipulation. See, I I don't know if I believe that. Yeah, that's why you want to be at the bar. Exactly. Yep. You ain't have to say nothing. I know you. I've known you for some time. I know you well enough. And I know what part you're talking about. So I ain't say nothing. You didn't have to. Uh, you ain't lying. Thinking of it, women have a CRI than males with the XY chromosome. I believe the good book breaks down Adam as a. uh, you read somebody else's names and they put me. Now when that black man opened his stomach. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's something else I wouldn't want to deal with. That's another creature. Yeah, so I'm gonna put my Mount Rushmore of alien creatures I don't want to deal with if they're out there. I don't want to deal with the Independence Day aliens. I don't want to deal with the xenomorphs from Alien. I don't want to deal with the creatures from A Quiet Place, and I don't want to deal with that creature from that movie, The Thing. That thing that was like taking out the people and manipulating them and cloning them. Hell no. I forgot about that damn thing. No. No, that's the Mount Rushmore right there. No, 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 no. Get all of them out of here. Yeah, I'm good. So if there's any of those type out there, then Elon Musk can ship my ass to Mars because I'm not. Oh yeah, put them as an honorable mention. Hayes. Yeah, those zombies from I Am Legend. I forgot about them. Oh yeah, they're hella fast. Yeah, that's the honorable mention right there. The Thing or Cocoon. The thing didn't end. That thing ain't end happy for nobody. Cause Chauncey, imagine like something taking you out and then cloning you and then streaming live, and we think it's you, and it's not. And you talking the same, acting the same, sitting at the bar in Total Recall, and come to find out that's not really you. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, Cocoon. Oh yeah, I forgot about Cocoon. Or you know what else? Throw in another honorable mention. That girl from that movie Species. Yeah, I forgot about her. Yeah, that's another one I don't want to deal with either. Yeah, that's not gonna end very well. That ain't ending well. Cocoon was sad. It was. I ain't see that movie in a minute. But yeah, yeah. And any of those creatures, if they make their way out here, I'm going. You said I'm trying to clap her from Species. Yeah, okay. Enjoy, enjoy. I mean, you gonna go out happy, but I mean, you ain't leaving alive, so just keep that in mind. But hey, by all means, have fun, brother. You want to see Chauncey with his head split open with a big ass smile on his face. No, oh, I forgot about that thing from Splice. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was another one. I forgot about that. I like that show Alien Earth. The girl hybrid took off that alien's head, and I was synced for the whole season. You know what? I gotta watch that. I heard that was good. I gotta sit around and find some time to watch that. Any female aliens, I'm trying to clap. I need some D1 babies and some Ivy. It's Chauncey, you need help. You need help. Seriously. The alienation. They weren't too bad because they didn't really bother nobody. I know which ones you're talking about. The alienation ones with the spots all over their head. They weren't that bad. They were not that bad. That's why we in this predicament now because somebody smashed aliens from space. See? Yeah, exactly. And Splice, I swear, that had to be probably the stupidest movie I ever seen. Why would he even get into an entanglement with that damn thing? Like, that thing was changing genders and, like, what are you doing? Like, ain't no way. Yeah, like I said. It, so, guess what? If we have an alien invasion, you know what I'm blaming? Chauncey. It's your fault because you mess around and get intimate with Splice, and then next thing you know, we all doomed. So it's gonna be your fault. So if the whole human race ends up getting wiped out, blame Chauncey Talon. I liked when Predator teamed up with Sanaa Lathan from Alien versus Predator. You know what? Hmm. I liked AVP. I think it could have been a little bit better. Requiem to me was I like that one better than the first one. That half breed, oh my god, that thing was crazy. The alien predator half breed, oh my god, that thing was nuts. Yeah, something like that. Oh, that's another one. Something like that invades. I'm good. I'm trying to mess with some illegal aliens, get them their green card. I got $40 to help a dweller in a village. I'm trying to bring fresh water to the Ponderosa. Oh, so you got money for that though. But when we be trying to set up all these collaborations for these games, you ain't got no money. Oh, but you got money to help illegal aliens. You know what? I'm gonna leave you alone. Oh, you got money for that though. Oh, $40 for that though. But these games I'm telling you about are like less than $20. You got every excuse in the book. But an illegal alien, oh, now you got five on it. Hey, nah, I don't blame you though. $40? Get out my head because I was thinking that from Baby Boy. $40? That's funny as hell. Hey, no, Chauncey, I don't blame you. I'm single too. Single life sucks. It definitely does. So I'm with you on that, my guy. But I don't know about that illegal alien mess though. But I definitely agree though. It's it is lonely. But oh man, you guys are hilarious. But yeah, this was fun though. But yeah, I got more of these movie games on the way. I definitely have more of the ones that are like graphic novels, as well as the ones that are full length movies where they have like the actors and actresses and stuff where it looks where it's actually real, but it's formatted into a game. So you'll definitely see um, more of those on the way. What do you say? So you're telling me you're turning down a Gloria Valdez, Sofia Vargas, or Selma? I didn't say that. But see, no, you talking about Those aren't illegal aliens, though. Those are like people that have made their way into the states and stuff like that, that have been here for years. I didn't say that. Hayes. That's Chauncey. Get used to him. That's my gaming brother from another. He's always been like that. Oh my god, it's too funny, too funny. They hide like Anne Frank in the attic. Chauncey, I swear you need some type of like comedy show or something, some type of sketch comedy, something. You are a damn fool. You're a damn fool. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because it is kind of getting late, and I gotta work a double tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to drop the links for both my upcoming podcast episodes if you guys want to check those out. So give me 1 second to do that. So I have back-to-back episodes of my debate table podcast coming up Saturday and Sunday, August 22nd and 23rd. August 22nd will be episode 13 of my Battle of the Bars Rap League series. It's going to be a tribute to the ladies, all different types of eclectic rap songs that will be dedicated to y'all. So if you guys want to come and check that out, you can definitely do so. And then on Sunday, August 23rd at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing episode 4 of my Rhythm and Battles R&B and Soul segment for all the R&B heads out there. Again, both will be at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, so set y'all notifications, share it out, spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It's going down. If you guys can't make the live, it's all good. Enjoy the replay. Again, as always, appreciate all the continuous love and support. Big shout out to each and every one of y'all. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, hit that notification bell. Anytime I go live, come through, kick your feet up, relax. My home is your home. You already know what it is. And remember the 4 beautiful things that make this world go round: peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. So until next time, ladies and gents, it's your boy signing off. Much love, peace, and I'm gone.